So the biggest misconception of diabetes is people think that, especially difference between type 1 and type 2. Type 2 is what you can control with your diet and exercise. Type 1, you just have it and you'll have it forever. There is no fixing it.
The pros of diabetes is it kind of like forces you to look at actually like what you're eating, because almost every single time I eat something, I always have to look at the nutrition facts on the box, or I have to search it on, if I'm going out to eat, I have to search it on their website. And so I can actually tell like what like the nutrition facts that are in my meal.
Because of this disease, which isn't all that good, we still find good parts out of it. Like now we're eating healthier and we're eating more nutritious.
Another pro is I feel like I could like inspire people like with diabetes that are like struggling with it, or that just got diagnosed with diabetes. I feel like I could like be like there for them.
A big pro is that she has become an inspiration to a lot of people. So even on days where I'm tired because I'm up all night, I don't have to deal with a lot of issues that she has to deal with. So it helps me to move on and keep going.
Cons are that I am a stubborn person, which I feel like that's why God gave it to me.
Regardless of who you think you are, the reality is that you deserve someone who would give up their life for you, because you are powerful and strong and capable. Read about the women in the Bible: Esther, Ruth, Martha, Mary. These women changed the world.
So I feel like he was like, okay, this is something that you cannot be stubborn with. So I feel like that's something that he's like, okay, you're an extremely stubborn person, and I'm going to teach you not to be stubborn, and you're going to have to do it or you're going to die.
Huge cons are mood swings and huge effects later. So if her blood sugar, we don't fix it, it could cause damage and she could lose body parts, feet, her kidneys, and it could eventually end her life one day.
My life is probably different from when she was diagnosed. Like babysitting her is a lot harder because at any minute she could go into a coma, she could pass out, something like that. Years of her life could be wasted because of me. Like if she goes into a coma because we both weren't paying attention, like yeah, she's at fault, it's her body, but I'm responsible for her.
As a parent, it's constant worry of, am I going to wake up one morning and she's not going to be awake? I get up every night with her and check her blood sugar throughout the night. So obviously I'm tired. So that's a huge con, but we do it and we just deal with it because I'd much rather be tired than her be sick or her be not conscious.
You know, I was a stubborn person, and so I never want to take my blood sugar, and it's always like, oh, I got to take my blood sugar. But now they've come out with like a new meter. It's called a CGM, and so it'll continuously take my blood sugar.
Now I can see blood sugars while she's at school. It sends it to me on my phone, so that's pretty cool. So
I always have to like take shots, or I have to put my sight on, which is this thing. I'm constantly having to like stick myself with a needle, or like all that stuff. And so.
She's a dancer, and to see her dance beautifully with a disease that like does cripple her at times, but like she fights through it, and she still is able to pull it off when she's on stage, and she's still able to love every second of it and make it look fantastic, is kind of gives you a drive. Like it makes you want to do better. You're like, I don't have something wrong with me. Like, why can't I do that well? Why can't I be that good? Why can't I persevere that much?
Well, I am a competition dancer, so on those long weekends, it's kind of hard to keep up with my blood sugar because the more like adrenaline you have, the higher your blood sugar will go because it's kind of like a sugar high kind of thing. So it'll make your blood sugar go high. I take Lantus at night, and so it's like Lantus is a long-lasting insulin, so that you don't have to like continuously take insulin. Because I am in dance class for like hours at a time, so it'll just mess up my blood sugar completely because unconnecting my pump for too long will it'll affect like the way my blood sugar, like it'll go up or down.
And when she dances, it's beautiful, and she's an inspiration to a lot of other girls her age.
I am awesome. And please, don't you forget it.